Patreons. Okay, so check it out if you're interested. It's linked in the description box of every video. Without further ado, let's get started with this little get ready with me full face elf makeup. Cheers. How cute is this mug? Josh got it for me. I think he found it at Target. Maybe DJ Maxx. I don't know. But I had one that my mom got me for Christmas a few years back that said Cat Mom, and it fell and broke. Josh was actually using it when it fell, so he was like, I've been meaning to replace it, so he found this one. Okay, let's do some makeup. It feels like it's been a really long time since I filmed a Get Ready With Me, so I'm excited. So, I gathered all of my elf products in this little bag. Isn't it so cute? If you want to know where it's from, I'll be showing it in an upcoming Valentine's Day haul. Probably like very beginning of February. I've got all my goodies. close-up mirror. I do like the e.l.f. sponge, but I will say when I'm cleaning it, the color bleeds. It bleeds, which does not happen with like the Real Techniques or the Beauty Blender or like other beauty sponges though. That's the only like flaw I've noticed, but I do like the texture. I like the flat edge. Okay. I guess it's a good thing I put on tanner, because if I did not, then I would have been looking wild. Gotta get up in the hairline. Gotta get up in the hairline a little bit, just a little bit. Then just yeah, for being like a CC cream, I feel like this does give pretty decent coverage. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take this is technically the putty primer applicator, but I don't like the putty primers. I know a lot of people do. But I just use it as like a travel foundation brush. So I'm just gonna go into the brush and kind of blend out any little lines or areas. I don't know why. I've been definitely in my like makeup brush era instead of a sponge. What concealer do I have? Do I have one? Oh god. That might be the one thing I forgot to get. I do like their the camo concealer, but just think that looks like kind of patchy, so I'm actually gonna go in with a different product. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Wand in the shade Fairlight. This is really great for contouring. It's not a good bronzer. As you can see, it's super cool toned. But for like contouring, it's perfect, especially for my fair girlies that like struggle to find contour products that don't show up like orange, you know. But I'm just gonna use this to maybe kind of fill it in, maybe. Yeah, I feel like that applies a lot better. Okay. I think I might be a team Halo Glow in terms of like the cream contour, cream bronzers. Maybe I just need to find like a warmer shade to use as a bronzer. But, okay, there's the contour bronzer situation. We're gonna go in with some blush. I'm so excited about these. They recently came out with these. This is the Camo Liquid Blush. And I have the shade Pinky Promise. Pinky Promise, which as you can tell is a very bright pink. And to me, I feel like these are supposed to be a dupe of like the Rare Beauty blushes, you know, like they've got the big applicator, and I really like that they're bringing the cream blushes to the collection besides the putty ones. So I'm just gonna add a few dots. Actually, it might be too much, I don't even know. I've only worn this like twice, so there's a chance it could be like way too pigmented. I think I'm gonna go in with my fingers. I don't know why, I just feel like applying cream blush with your fingers is like the best. This is also how I like to apply my Rare Beauty, my Rare Beauty one, so. And then maybe just with the sponge at the end. Stunning, honestly, like, what? To the other side. So cute. So, yeah, I think these are great. I've only tried this one shade, but okay. Now let's go in and set everything. last, I think all that's left is lips. And then we can set everything. So, for lips, Elf does not really have good, like, lip liners. So, for this sake, I'm just gonna line my lips with a little bit of shadow from the palette, but feel free to just use, like, any lip liner that you enjoy. Because I don't have one, but I do like just a simple little line. Life hack, by the way. You just gotta get a little creative. Just cool. Okay. But y'all, I've been obsessed. Okay, obsessed when I tell you. Ever since Elf came out with their Glow Reviver lip oils, I've been obsessed. So, over top, this is going to be the main show. I have two shades. This is the one I was wearing at the beginning of the video. Like, when I started, I had no makeup, and then just this on my lips. It's pink quartz. It's like a clear with just a subtle little pink tint. But my favorite, my baby girl, my bestie, the one that I grab all the time, is Rosewood. Rosewood. It's like this rosy pink, and it is stunning. I will say they do have a little bit of a minty scent, which I don't love, but it goes away very quickly, so I don't mind it. Like, you can't smell it after like a minute. But otherwise, totally a Dior lip glow, you know, dupe with the packaging. You got the big doe foot, and look at the shade. Like, just look. I'm obsessed. Actually, let me swatch them side by side, just so you can kind of see. Not sticky, but very thick, very creamy, very hydrating. Okay. So, here you can see pink quartz is very, very sheer, and then rosewood has a lot more pigment to it, so rosewood is definitely my fave. And I just feel like lip liner, lip oil has been like my go-to everyday lip combo for months and months, so this is definitely like a new one in the roster. Okay, well, this is the final look. This is basically like my everyday look. I'm going to set it with this setting spray. This is the only one that I could find from Elf. It's the Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist. It says to shake well. Okay, do you want some here? Close your eyes. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't like the scent.